Scrapbooking.com magazine presents the following Tombow Adhesives article from the June 2013 issue, New Year Baby Layout, by author and artist Jenny Garcia for Tombow Adhesives. Whenever I make a layout, I like to choose just one wow factor. In this layout, I focused on the sewing patterns. This technique can be pretty intimidating on a big space like a layout. So I suggest you try it out on a card or other small project first until you get more comfortable with it. The first thing I did was spray the glassine bags with shimmer mist. Since I used a lot of mist, I let them dry overnight. The next day, I embossed the glassine bags on my Sizzix Big Shot. I chose to emboss after misting because the glassine bags are very delicate. If I had embossed them first and then sprayed, the bags would have wrinkled and ruined the embossing. Now, using a pencil, draw a square 1 inch from the edge of the paper. Pierce holes along the pencil marks and then hand stitch the square with embroidery floss. I made the templates for the shapes inside the square using an 11 7/8 inch piece of paper. First, I sketched the doodle, and then I used a pen to define the lines. Cut the templates out and trace them onto pattern paper. Glue the pieces inside the square. Make the holes for stitching as close to the edge of the paper as you can. Now the stitching marathon begins. Stitching on layouts looks great, but it does take a lot of time. I like to take it as an opportunity to watch a good movie or catch up on a favorite TV show. When you're done, fill the glassine bag with sequins in a variety of colors that work with your layout. I wanted to keep my layers to a minimum so that the stitching would be the main focus of the layout. One of the layers was made using leftovers from a sticker package. I used the same embossing folder I used on the glassine bag. Glue the layers and the glassine bag. Then use the sewing machine to sew on the 4 sides of the bag. I decorated the layout with stickers, a die cut, and alphas for my title, but I still felt like I needed something more. So I made a garland using a 1/2 inch circle punch and my sewing machine. Making the garland can be tricky, but you just need to put one circle behind the other while you're sewing. Keep a light touch on the foot pedal of your machine, or you can use the manual wheel if it makes you feel more comfortable. Pierce holes where the garland will begin and end. Using the threads at the ends of the garland, secure them to the layout with brads. Then use the Tombow Mono Aqua liquid glue to adhere a few of the circles to the layout. A printable project card with instructions and a list of supplies can be found by clicking on the step-by-step instructions link within the online version of this article. To find the products featured in this Tombow Adhesives article and shown in this project, check with your local scrapbook retailer. Browse our premier retail stores for coupons to a store near you. We hope you enjoyed this article from Scrapbooking.com magazine. For more creative inspiration, be sure to check out all of the great articles and projects in this month's issue.